What's up guys, BTBS here, welcome back to another episode of Bob Has a Butcher's. Today we're having a Butcher's at Darkest Dungeon. I have been waiting to play this game for so long, and then I finally bought it and I played the fuck out of it already. So let's continue on with a game I already have in progress. Music's a little loud, I may have to turn that down. Oh god, this game is so good! If you don't know anything about this game, then seriously, what have you been doing with all your time? We'll just drop all the volumes
Hold
a little
fast.
bit. There we go, save changes. So, the game is a dungeon crawling roguelike RPG with a party of 4 multiple character classes. It's strategy, it's planning, it's got... I actually really like... What I say is it's an RPG with massive elements of Rogue Legacy and... All my people just keep talking to me. And XCOM. Because it's got that whole building up your base and then going off and using your upgrades to fight, to retrieve items to use to build up your base. And it really feels a lot like Rogue Legacy with the different, like the different layouts of the castle and stuff like that. So this is your Hamlet, and these are where you upgrade certain things. Blacksmith lets you upgrade people's weapons, for example, and the guild lets you upgrade people's skills. Gee, where do I even start? Okay, different character classes. You've got your general people like Crusaders, they are melee attackers, and I'm getting messaged. Yeah, so these are guys, the melee attackers, they're a little bit holy, they have some attacking multiple people. Who keeps talking to me? Shut up. You have slightly less unconventional attackers, like she's a barbarian. You know, very, very powerful attacks, but tend to miss, so you want to make her a bit more accurate. Let's take a look at what else we have. We have a healer, uses the power of Holy to heal single people or the entire party, can also stun enemies. Stop talking to me. Yes, I know you want to go out, Furky. I think her name is Furky. You've got Plague Doctors, who can do a little bit of healing, a little bit of dropping dots on the enemy, and a little bit of buffing your own guys. Very, very useful. There is an awful lot of different character classes. You've got the Ranger, who's got like an attack all move. He can use a knife to make people bleed, or he can go for a point blank shot with massive damage. There is just so many character classes. Each character class has its own like normal use, and then with the skills they've got, they can also be used in different ways. But one of the most important things about this game, two of the most important things in fact, is the stress mechanic and the placement mechanic. So if I sort by stress here, we can see up here I've got someone who's a little bit stressed. Stress is a stat that gets applied to your characters through, like say, being in the darkness or getting a critical hit applied to them. And people who are really stressed have problems fighting. Once they get to 100 stress, they have to do a resolve check, and if they fail that check, they end up getting something like this, one of these negative quirks. Or I think you can get diseases as well. And they all do stuff like, you know, drain skills, that sort of thing, make you just generally worse. I don't have any terrible ones right now. There you go, -4 speed on the first round of fight. He only has 2 speed, so he goes negative in his speed on the first round. Yeah, so, stress. Once it gets to 100, you have to do a stress check. Once it gets above about 50, your character can start refusing to do things, like refusing to let you heal them, or refusing to eat food, or refusing pretty much anything. And that can be a massive problem if they're on low health, because being on low health can make you cause a death's door check where you're about to die, because once a character dies, they're gone forever. It's roguelike like that. If the stress managed to get up to 200, then they have a heart attack and die instantly. I think I did, oh no, I've only lost one person this run, and she didn't die of a heart attack. She died of blight, which is like a poison. So in town, there's two buildings, the Abbey and the Tavern. These are used to relieve stress in various ways. You can meditate, pray to a higher power, flagellate, which is whipping yourself. And in the Tavern, you can drink, you can gamble, or you can whore your stress away. And then we also have the Sanitarium, where you can pay to get people's negative quirks removed. It can be quite expensive. And you can also pay to get their diseases cured. And this is one of the main aspects of the building part of the game, is while you're out on missions, you receive busts, portraits, deeds, and crests. And these are used to upgrade these things. So, right, I can upgrade the bar to increase the number of slots it has. And that way I can then put 2 people in there. This slot will unlock. And I think all these are at the same right now, yeah. If I check the Abbey. Yeah, there you go. The Abbey's a bit further on. So right now I've got reduced treatment cost, which is nice for the cloister. Increased number of slots, and increased stress recovery of the penance hall. That's good, actually. Now, something I only found out recently is these things are good for reducing stress, but they can also cause negative effects on your people. So, say you were praying to a higher power, there's a random chance of them developing God-fearing and them never wanting to pray to a higher power again because they apparently saw something bad in there. Oh man, there is so much into this game. So, this is my party of heroes. You can get new heroes from the Nomad Wagon. You can upgrade that to increase the amount of people you can have and to increase the amount of people that appear every time. Ooh, I do like arbalists. How is my arbalist doing? Shit, all my low levels away. Okay, I think we're going to have to go on like a level 3 adventure. And that's not a bad team to do it with. That's a very basic team I can show off. So let me unequip all my trinkets of everybody. And just check my stats. So in the guild, you can unlock different skills because everybody has 7 skills but can only use 4 at a time. So in the guild, you can unlock the ones they don't start with, and you can upgrade the ones they have unlocked. And the upgrading, I can show you here. So this would normally have 85 accuracy, minus 25% damage and 11 crit. Upgrading it will give it 5 more accuracy, basically. Which is actually quite useful. What does he have equipped, though, is the question. Yeah, see, he's got point blank shot. So what I've done with this guy is I've spec'd him out. In battle, there's 4 different positions for you to be in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 different positions for the enemy to be in, 4, 3, 2, 1. The person in front is generally in position 3 and 4. Generally, you want to be melee guys, like Crusaders and Hellions. In position 1, for you, ideally you want healers or long-range attackers like the Arbalist. And in that position, you want maybe a buffer, or depending on what you do. And if you look at the skills, you'll see they have illuminated yellow and red circles. The yellow is where you have to be to use the move. The red is where the move can target. So point blank shot, you have to be at the very front of your party and you can only target the enemy at the very front of their party. But it's an enormously powerful move. It's so powerful, in fact, that when you fire it, it knocks you back 1 space and it knocks the enemy back 1 space. So what I've done with this guy is I've set him up with Duelist's Advance, which is a lunging melee attack that moves you forward, and that which moves you backwards, because he's not really supposed to be on the front lines. So he uses his melee advance to move forward, and then uses his point blank shot to knock him backwards and gets a massive critical hit. And it's actually a strategy I really like to use. So I think we're going to take Cousin Serenapont? Senarpont. Oh, looks like it. Vo and Herbert. Herbert, you're looking very, very feminine there. So actually, we should look what missions we have available. So this is the team of level 3s, so they have to do at least a yellow mission. There's a short mission there. Let's do that. So this is the position they'll be in by default. And now I want to give them a few trinkets. So the Vestal, as I said, is a healer, so I'm going to kit her out with 20% extra heal, and this is 33% extra heal, but she loses damage and loses debuff. She also gains 10% stress resist, that's nice. The Houndmaster, he has this, 30% damage, 15% damage, 30% chance to bleed, less heal received, and that is dodge speed and lower debuff chance. Ooh. I'm not sure if I want that lower debuff. I usually equip this guy with something good. I've got the legendary bracer. 20% extra damage, and I've also got the sun cloak. I'm gonna give those to him, sun cloak and the extra damage. Fuck it, he's already lost enough speed, he might as well lose a bit more. And you can give you that for the extra damage. You lose some dodge, but I think I'll also give you the accuracy ring. And then actually, just quickly before we go, I want to check in the blacksmith. He's got new guns available. 1 extra minimum, 1 extra maximum, 0.5% extra crit, and an extra speed. Lovely, and she's got more as well. That is a weird sound when they make new weapons. So yes, there's 4 different places so far: the ruins, the warrens, the weald, and the cove. Each has different sets of enemies, different environmental hazards, different bosses, different missions. And as you do the missions, they level up, and as they level up, they gain harder missions to do. Like this one is level 5, and I only have, I think, 2 level 5s in my entire party who are like ready to take this mission on, and maybe not even. Oh, that's a good ring. Fuck. But yes, what I want to do is I want to do a short mission, explore 90% of rooms, complete. I'm going to take this one, which is a scout, so my objective is to explore 90% of the rooms, which means that I can often skip a couple of rooms. Now before you go, you have to provision yourself. You need plenty of food, because if you get too hungry while out in the field, this is only a short. If you get too hungry out in the field, then you can end up getting very stressed. Imagine being on a dungeon raiding expedition and not having enough food and having to go hungry. I picked up a few other things, which I'll explain as and when we get them, because I've spent way too long explaining this game. There's an awful lot to explain, but I am a fanatic about this game. I've been following it since the day it went up on Kickstarter, and I mean, I didn't kickstart it because I'm extremely cheap and never have any money. But I've been following it since then.
Fish is almost unbearable.
Okay, so if we look at this, this is our layout. We've got 3, 6, 9 rooms. So I am going to have to double back and explore 1 extra room. Okay, so choose the room you want to go to. You can move by clicking to the side or holding WASD, well, A and D to move. What we got? A barnacle crusted chest. I think you use a shovel on that, but I don't want to risk it. So, you find random items in the world, in the hallways, and you can just interact with them normally, but that normally has a very bad chance of causing an affliction or poison or something like that to your guys. And most of them have something to use. So I think for this, you use a shovel. And yes, the shovel makes easy work of it. We found some gold, some crests, and some gemstones. Not too bad. Okay, I'm just going to pop another torch. So, the light is an important mechanic for this game. Up here you have a light bar. Every time you move to a new grid reference that you've not been in, it drops by 6. There you go, you see? Pack has already been looted, damn it. Oh, loot. Okay. So yes, every time you move to a new grid here, it drops by 6. And low light can cause problems. Having high light means you get more chance to scout, which means you get a ring come out of here, and it tells you what is in each of these spots, and it tells you what's in the rooms coming up. So you can know if there's traps, you can know if there's a fight in a hallway. Here you go. So what we have here, this is an empty room. These are interactable objects, like those backpacks I just went through. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go down here. Oh, I do not want to waste my other shovel. And In here we found heirlooms, crests. Not all that important. So by the way, I'm using keyboard shortcuts to like crack my torches and stuff. Yes, having a high torch means extra chance of scout, which is very useful because knowledge is power. It means extra chance of surprising monsters, which means when you get into the fight, they're all stunned for one turn and they don't get to act. They don't get to act on their first turn. I find that to be one of the most important things in the entire game. Now, when I move into that fight area, my torch is going to go down. I don't want to be down.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Ooh, this is not a good fight.
Clear.
This is a very bad fight. Oh god. No, don't saltily gouge me. Oh, and he's bleeding. Right. Slavering Ghoul, probably the most important to see if I can dazzling light him. Yes!
The way
got
is
stunned.
lit.
Sweet.
The path is clear.
Oh,
We
that bleed is
require
3 damage a
only the
turn.
strength to follow it.
So the items that you buy, you can actually use in battle, like these bandages. I can apply them to my guy and fix up his bleed. He's not in the front row. Why is he not in the front row? Fine, open vein. So 84% chance to hit, 8% chance to crit, 6 to 11 damage. These guys have good bleed resist, so it's probably not even going to bleed. I'm going to go for the Duelist Advance and hit the Shambler. So once you've stunned an enemy, they next turn get a buff making them more resistant to stuns to prevent you from stun locking enemies. We're going to use the Hound's Rush here to attack him as well. Good bleed getting off there. Smite, 10 to 20 damage. Yes!
The fiend
Dead.
falls.
Okay, so if you do know this game, but haven't seen it recently, you might be confused about corpses. Fuck. Enemies now leave corpses when they die, and the corpses occupy their space. Normally, the enemies would... when they die, they would disappear, and everybody else would slide forward one. By the way, this guy is two rows wide. Sorry, I really have to turn that music down. It is extremely loud for me. I don't know why, but yeah. So normally enemies are one lane wide, and that's how you count. That's how you know where to attack. But this guy's 2 lanes wide, which means he's basically a mini boss. And as you can see, he's got extremely high resistances in the bottom left of his box there. He's got 78% stun resist. He's got 80% move resist. I'm going to lay another Hound on him because the Hound stacks good bleed. So now he takes 4 damage a turn for 3 turns. Oh, that's a stun. Oh, I resisted it. Nice. Oh, what's he going to... Oh, fuck. I hate how... So, there is a move which just gives everybody stress. There are a few enemies in this game which are designed just to stress you out. And, quite fittingly, it's really fucking stressful fighting them.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Kill that bitch. Right, maybe get the stun off on him. Hey, got a stun.
May we
This is
find
going
victory.
far too well. So we're going to use the Hound again. And we got a crit, and the crit gives us some stress relief. And I believe critting with a bleed skill also causes extra time on the bleed. So the bleed stacks up over time, and also if you get a crit, it goes from being 3 rounds to being 5 rounds. I'm going to have to destroy that corpse. I have no other way of getting rid of it. Oh, he didn't die from his crit. Well, since anybody can kill this guy, I'm actually going to go ahead and use my Soldier's Heal skill. It heals between 1 and 2. It restores torch if you've lost any, and it heals stress. And he's pretty stressed. Ah, there we go. And you can just use your open vein and kill that guy. Right, I was not expecting to find that so early. He's quite a powerful enemy there. Okay. So yeah, just walking through any area can give you stress on your people because, you know, they're in a... Jesus, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's got 50% protection. Oh, that is so bad. So 50% protection means it takes half damage from every attack. So the best thing you can do is stack up bleed and stuff on it. Oh great, and he's just got buffed. 50% damage, 10 accuracy, and 10% crit for 3 rounds. Fuck. See if you can stun him. Nope, he dodged. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, that's a stun as well. Oh no, it's not, it's a move. A move and a stun. Wow. Oh, fuck. Okay, I need my hound. So, when you bring out a hound master, you get dog treat, which is basically an item you can only use on him. Gives him a buff, 100% damage, 20 accuracy, and 5% crit for 3 rounds. So if I use my Hound's Rush now, it's now got a very good chance of killing this guy. Oh, critical hit! How you like that shit? Oh, that felt good. Oh, another crit! Yes! I'm liking this. Okay, spearfishing. Ooh, 9 damage. She only has 30 health, so 9 damage is a decent proportion of her maximum health. Stack some more bleed. Right, we're going to use Hound on him to stack more bleed. Oh, he resisted. Oh wow, he's actually got 80% bleed resist. Okay, we're going to drop a heal party. Only 3. It's not too good. Tidal Slam. Haha! Fuck you, you missed. And no extra crits. Spearfishing on him. That's okay, spread your damage out. Jesus, that guy is powerful. He still has his buff, so I'm thinking might be worth using Dog on him to try and stack some bleed. Yeah, because now he's basically dead. Stack more bleed on the crab. 9 damage crit. He now takes 9 bleed a turn for 5 turns. Oh, that's bad. Oh, fuck, he knocked him all the way to the back of the party. Oh, no, that's super bad. Okay, I think we need to heal the party more than anything. Damn it, no crit heals. Really do with some crits, you know? Right, he dies on his next turn. He doesn't, so we attack him. Because you take your bleed damage and stuff like that at the first part of the turn. So if you have damage, which is more than what your health is, you're gonna die.
Champion falls.
Okay, that was dangerous because I've never fought that guy before. I'm gonna switch you around, and of course my party got all jiggled up as well. Heirloom chest. Drop a key in there. Open a hidden compartment with extra portraits and crests. Nice. Oh, we're out of space for crests. Well, we could eat some food, or we could drop... I'm going to drop 200 gold and take that crest. You have an aggressively small inventory in which you must keep everything. So you can see here... Oh, God. What's that guy? Bro. Gargling grab revenge. This is another guy whose only job is to put stress on you. And as you can see, whoever he hit just took 15 stress. Right, there's only 3 of them, so I should be able to kill the guy on the back row pretty quick. No, you need to work on healing. Right, Grape Shot Blast hits all 3, 6 damage on each, that's not bad. Gargling Grab, 7 damage, and 10 stress. God damn. That's a horrible move. Oh, he's unholy. That means I get extra damage on him. Not only is he a fish, he is some kind of undead fish. Right. I want him to die before I have to fight him. What's his speed? His speed is 1. What's his speed? His speed is 8. So he will definitely get his attack first. Okay. So you can attack 3, 2 damage. Right, attack him. Get rid of the stressor. Stressors are a big priority to get rid of. Heal everybody, lovely. Now it's his turn. Yes, killed that fucker out in front. And now it's just this guy. That is a lot of damage. The Pelagi Widemouth, I believe that says. And now he's dead.
Success
Okay.
so clearly in view.
Right,
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
750 gold. I really want that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to waste these holy waters. Stuff like holy waters can actually just be used straight on your people. Holy water gives you a 33% resist to blight, bleed, disease, and debuffs for 3 rounds. But that's 1 round. That's 2. I do not want to open that chest. I need my shovel saved. And I believe that's all 3 rounds gone already. Oh, another one of these. 2 mages. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're going to have to do some stress relief after this. Yeah, because they give like 14 stress, and if they crit with that attack, it gives like 15 or 45 stress. I can never remember which. 2 points of bleed. You know what? We need damage on so many of the enemies. I'm going to go with this. This is attack. If you look at the red dots, it has lines between them, which means it actually hits all the enemies. And it's a bleed attack. So every one of them is now bleeding. Well, that one's not. No, I have to heal. Damn it, I need crit heals. I really need super good crit heals. And I'm just going to have to keep stacking the bleed on this guy and see if I can take him out. Oh, arterial pinch. That's a bleed attack, isn't it? That is a bleed. Ugh, that is 8 bleed a round. Holy fuck.
A singular
50
strike.
crit. I have bandages, so I can get rid of that bleed. But he has to take a bleed hit before I can get rid of it. Oh, Call of the Deep. He's buffing him. Yeah, no shit, Yarg. You just took 8 bleed damage. That is a hell of a bleed skill that I would very much like to have. Can I get a crab in my party, please? Right, we need to get rid of these guys, because they are super dangerous. 4 bleed a turn, he's still got 7 health. Damn it. Let's see if we can stun this guy.
The light, the promise of safety.
Right, he takes his bleed. Oh god, another arterial pinch. Please don't bleed. Yes! Because I have no bandages left to, like, heal that bleed. So that would be extremely dangerous. Sea breeze. Oh, what? You have a heal? Oh, fuck. Oh, critical heal. Yes. Right. He's on for... He will die next turn, so... Now I can work on killing this one off. Bleed, good. He's dead next turn. Bleed on the crab. They will both die before they get to do anything. The crab is my only opposition now. I can focus on just laying the smack down on him. He's only got 15 health left. Oh, fuck. That's going to hit, isn't it? Oh, thank God for that.
Slowly, gently.
Yes. Fuck the both of you. Stab him up, stab him up, stab him up and down. Speed of 1, speed of 8. I'm actually going to drop a Hound's Cry to get some stress off of my guys, and you can try and stun him. Nope, no resist. No stun even. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I shouldn't be fucking around when this guy can give me 8 bleed a turn. Must remember that. Do not play around with the giant crab. You also need to be careful because the game introduced a mechanic called impatience. If I'm in a position like I am right now and I don't kill the enemy within a couple of turns, the game decides that I am trying to use that time to heal myself. Fish idol, I think it's just interact. Oh, fuck. Debuff. Minus 25% damage. That's bad. That's real fucking bad. Well, I've only got a couple more rooms to go through. Yeah, the game decides... Oh, there was a trap there. I didn't get a scout.
Ambushed by foul invention.
Minus 20 dodge, minus 5 speed for 12 rounds. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the medicinal herbs, because you can use those on people to remove debuffs. Most people don't know that. Pack's already been looted. Yes, impatience. If you don't leave the fight, like kill the enemy, basically almost as soon as you can, the game starts making your players get impatient, and they say things like, if we stay around here, we're going to end up dying. And what that does is it causes about 10 stress to everyone. And since what you would normally be doing is healing their health or their stress, having stress be laid down on them is a very bad thing. Oh, okay, that's not a terrible fight. And we surprised them. Haha! One turn to lay the fight. Right. Hounds Harry, bleed them all.
Decisive pummeling.
All of them bleed, and he got a crit as well. So that one is bleeding 2 for 5, they're all bleeding 2 for 3. Drop the grape shot there. Not great, but could be worse. We're going to stun him, even though that was worthless, it was just a little bit of damage. And he's going to use his Zealous Accusation. Oh, they dodged it. Shit. Okay, now they get their attacks. This could be dangerous if they all attack the same person. Spearfishing. Okay. Ooh, 10 damage. Seaweed Slash. 11 damage. Fuck. Please don't hit them anymore. I'm sorry, it's his turn again. Oh god, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, he's targeting the back one. Okay, Vestal, you need to heal. You have 5, he has 7. Heal yourself. For 9. Nicely done. Okay, Grape Shot again. They're not dead yet, but if we drop a Hound's Harry, we should be able to increase their bleed. Not enough. Damn it, they're all going to get like another attack. Okay, he's on Death's Door.
True test. Hold fast.
So,
Or expire.
going down to Death's Door means that you have no health, and you instantly take 10 stress, and then every time you get damaged, you have to do a check against this, and this is your chance of living. If you fail that check when you take damage, you're dead. Gone forever. I also believe that the pieces of equipment you have, they're gone forever as well. They just leave them on your body. Okay, this isn't too bad. We can win this fight. Yes, there we go.
Be wary.
And I believe that was the final area in
a
here.
dizzying fall.
I want those crests. Let's get rid of that and take the crests. Citrine are only worth 250. Drop the anti-venom for that and just crack the torch. And yes, that was the end. So if we hit continue adventuring, yeah, so we only had to get 90% of rooms, which always means at least one room you don't have to go to. And we can leave, which is good, because that guy is seriously hurt.
All manner of great and
So we got
terrible
4.5 grand,
things
4 crests, and an amulet for beating the quest. And this is what we brought back. We brought back 3.5 grand. Okay, we also brought back a lot of heirlooms. Like, seriously, I'm just going to let this run. Do. So yeah, 42 crests. That's a lot. And it looked like everybody leveled up, and they get a quirk. Unholy Slayer, that's really good. Ruins Tactician, but it replaced Hard Skinned. Mankind Hater, nice. That's not good. That's not good. And that's not good. Wow, our Vestal really got fucked there. Actually, I don't think anyone did level up. I think they just got that as through experience, but not the XP
you
experience.
will know the tragic extent of my
So yeah,
failings.
we cured a few diseases and stuff like that. And everyone's back. So she's got a bit of stress. I might want to consider putting her away. She's obsessed with killing, but that doesn't mean she won't go anywhere. So yeah, as I said before, these have a chance of having a negative effect. The more expensive ones have a much lower chance of the negative effect. I also just realised how long this episode is. I get really into this game. This game is amazing. I started a game, I played it for 6 hours, and then I deleted it because I learnt enough about the game to start another one and try and do well, and that's this one. And I think I'm doing pretty damn well. I'm loving this game, and if it's still on sale, or if it goes on sale, I highly recommend picking it up. It was only 40% off when I bought it. I think that's one of the most expensive, least amount of sale I've ever bought a game on. But I was just so happy to have this game, and I do not regret it at all. I am loving every second of it. And by the way, there's a lot more stuff we didn't look through. Like later on in the game, there are bosses. There are like you can dismiss people to get new people on the wagon. We only looked at 4 character classes. There's about 12 or 13. There is the survivalist who teaches you campfire skills. Because on long missions you can do a campfire and then you can like buff yourself up, reduce stress and heal before bosses and stuff like that. The game is amazing, it's updated constantly. Apparently right now it's kind of in a bad shape because they did some balancing wrong, but I am loving it. If this is the worst the game has ever been, that is a good sign for the game because it is still 95%, 9.5 out of 10, A star, brilliant, almost perfect game. It is so good. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys go because it's been 36 minutes. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed having a Butchers at Darkest Dungeon. As always, there'll be a link down in the description to the store page on Steam for the game. And I'm probably also going to put a link up to their website for the game because they do a DRM-free version on there, I believe. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Peace out.